One take, one take, one take. NBA one take. Reaching yours truly, Pretty Boy Laker. Second, March 13th, 2019. It's NBA one take for y'all, one take for your head. Some games last night. First and foremost, let's get to that Denver Nuggets versus Minnesota Timberwolves. That game last night, it was high-paced offense featuring Millsap, Jamal Murray leading the way. They was just team as a whole hitting on all cylinders, hitting three-pointers. Timberwolves defense has not been good relatively all season. I mean, even though when they had Thibodeau, it's not been something. I mean, even though Wiggins is out, to whatever y'all feel about him, I mean, Towns holding it down on 35 and 12 over the human wrecking ball, Nikola Jokic, who had an okay game, but it was really Millsap, Jamal Murray. And they had some help from their bench that was scoring. They really took care of them, blew them out by 20. They were the best record in the NBA. I mean, one of the best records. I mean, best record in Western Conference. I said NBA, but everybody's saying it's a prove me wrong situation. I'm saying they the 2015 Golden State Warriors, you know, but from a talent perspective, they looking like they ready. It says a lot about this team. Mike Malone, you know how I feel about him. You know how I feel about how he helped that Golden State Warriors team with a lot of play calling duties when Mark Jackson was there. His last year, especially a lot of the play calling that he had to do, strategizing, things like that, because Mark Jackson wasn't that guy. He came to strategizing, more of a motivator, speaker, but not S's and O's and in-game fight changes. Wasn't that guy, but Mike Malone is. And you got these guys, they balling. That next game was really, say not come out of a slump, but it was the Portland versus the Clippers. Now, Clippers been riding high, man. Smashed up on Celtics night before. Kyrie saying they got to get out of LA. And I don't know what that's saying. We'll leave that to what it is. But Dame at 20 wasn't kind of pedestrian night for him, above his standards. But CJ McCollum, he was holding it down, knocking down shots. He had 35. Clippers was really just getting bench help by Lou Williams, Montrezl Harrell. The starters wasn't really doing too much. And Zubac had a double-double. And why you think I mentioned Zubac? I'm always going to mention Zubac. Because that Mike Muscala trade was crazy. And why would the Lakers do that? For what? For what? It doesn't make sense. When people say, yeah, to appease McGee and Tyson Chandler, yo, to appease 1 year rentals when you're not even possibly going to the fucking freaking playoffs? You gotta be kidding me, man. I just don't get it. And I don't get it. And you trade them to your rivals, like any division. I know this ain't football, but Jesus Christ. You got to really look at them, be productive, and especially they go into the playoffs. And speaking of my Lakers, they finally got a win over the Bulls, of all teams. Like the Bulls was just trying to win the game. Like, well, the Suns won out. Let's know we ain't tanking either. Well, LeBron James, he had 36 and 10. Kuzma hitting down shots, playing, coming back from injury. Rondo leading the way, 10 assists. Vocal out there. Defense was better, but look who you playing. Got Mo Wagner, those young guys out there. Ball is out for the rest of the season with knee problems. Brandon Ingram out for the rest of the season with a blood clot. They re-signed Andre Ingram from the G League. I don't know what to make with this Lakers season. Weird isn't the case, but I don't know what's going on. And this is just let you know about certain things. And I think people are going to talk about, oh man, another Lakers thing again. Listen, I'm pretty boy Laker, period. So the thing is, when I talk about the Lakers, a little biased, a little bit, but also I got to give you to what's real and whatever information I get. And speaking about this team, some things, a lot of things people already heard, and some things I'm gonna say it's not something I'll just put out there, but because I don't do the rumor crap or anything. I hear rumors all the time. I may post a rumor up here and there, may even say something, but other than that, I don't do that. I don't do all that. But I can't understand this Lakers season. And they get the win. They're not running the table, ladies and gentlemen. They're not. They're not going to run the table. They're not winning the rest of their games to possibly get into the playoffs. And I don't think that's happening. Well, anything can happen. If that were to happen, my God. Oh, man. I think I would laugh than been more of joy. Because the thing is, people telling them they should tank the season and go for Zion and all this other crap. And Jeff Van Gundy. I've heard they should think about trading LeBron after the losing streak. I think that's good when you're playing 2K. When you're running the business, things has to matter, right? when you make trades, especially a trade of a marquee player, you have to have a plan involved. There's no plan if you trade LeBron James. You're just speaking it into existence. And then if you decide to even do that, you have to make a plan on how this will benefit your team financially as well. LeBron James is a cash cow. He's the box office of the NBA. Everything is up in sales 500% with the Lakers. The merchandising, it's come on. It makes no sense money-wise. Now let's get back to the player. LeBron is 34. About to be 35. Played all these years, got all these minutes. They want to maximize his championship potential. Well, that should have been done last season. And let me tell you why. Well, you guys didn't get Paul George. Y'all should have traded Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, and all these guys in the summertime. It should have never had taken you. It should have had taken you that long. You should have traded these guys before the season even starts, where people wouldn't have so much to evaluate, where you could have possibly got a second star to help this man out, because it would have worked. I don't know, maybe you could have got Jimmy Butler. Maybe once all that Towns things was happening, you guys could have made an inquiry. I don't know. To what I heard, y'all didn't. You felt that LeBron, no. This is why Magic and these guys got to do their due diligence. Listen, when LeBron James is there, it has to be an immediate championship window at this stage of his career. Period. That means the guys are ready to go. Let's go. Get it done. Period. You got to understand, LeBron James is not a system player. He is the system. So you have to necessarily diagram a system that maximizes his abilities and what he do, which is different from the norm. So with that being said, you have to apply yourself and have players around him that's going to benefit him. If not, it's just going to be a train wreck to what it is and to what it was in Cleveland last season. I think people don't want to overthink certain things. Yeah, you don't want to overthink them, but it could be your job on the line. The fans get restless. Fans get upset. Fans get mad. What do you think is going to happen? These things happen all the time. But gotta see how all this plans out, especially last weeks of the season, while teams trying to get their positioning for the playoffs. You know, to kind of rest some guys, lower the minutes volumes down. Try not to close out games. Try to blow a team out early so the stars can rest a little bit. Or if they get blown out, rest them down a little bit down the stretch. We'll see. But this is Pretty Boy Laker. One take, and I'm out.